forgive me. I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me. I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, hey,
Well, hi everybody, it's Gio, and I just decided to do a live because I was just thinking about things that's going on in my life. And you guys already know I just only speak about what I can relate to. And I was just asking myself today, what's up with your YouTube channels and this and that and your home business and stuff? And something just popped up into my head about, are you putting in enough effort? So I thought I'd come on here and talk about it with you guys. Also, you can ask yourself the same question. Okay. But first, let me go to the chat and welcome everybody in. First of all, let me just say this too. I am Gio. I am the Boss Life Online, and I'm getting ready to boss up today to my own stuff, okay? So that I can get better and that I can be a better person. Okay, so if you like this shirt, Boss Up, just look below this live in the description box where it says show more. And then you can get this shirt from Teesprings, my Teesprings store. Okay. Also, you can click store on my YouTube channel and you can also order it from there. Also, I want to talk to you real quickly about Gio's Vlogs at H-Town. That is where I blog my family life, my life, morning walks with Gio, 10 best grocery stores, just whatever I want to put over there on that channel. But coming up May 9th, I'm going to have a new show on that channel that's called Gio's Power Hour. And the first guest I'm going to have on there is my weight loss journey with Keto Granny. And she's going to tell us how she used the power, her power. She's going to tell us what it is, to keep losing weight, because she lost over 100 and something pounds. So I want to know how she did it so that I can keep doing what I'm doing. So that's going to be happening May 9th. Over at Gio's Vlogs. But tomorrow I have a little intro, about 2-3 minutes, introducing the show on Gio's Vlogs. I'm just going to premiere it. So if you ain't there in the first couple of minutes, you're going to miss the whole thing, but you can always do the replay. Okay, Team Bill with Gio is another one of my monetized channels, and it is where we play playlists the right way. Okay, none of us over there has gotten in any notes about invalid traffic or anything like that, because we do it the right way. If you're interested in getting watch time, you're trying to get monetized and all of that, you need to contact me on my Instagram account, Team Bill with Gio. Let me know who you are and let me know that you're interested in our Team Build with Geo. Even if you are monetized and you need traffic coming to your channel all the time, get a playlist buddies. That's what I do. That's why I got 3 monetized channels, working on my 4th. All right. So now that we got all of that out the way, let's go to the chat and see who's all in the chat. But first, let me turn on my fan here. Okay, we got Marlene in the chat. CC Vance. Hey, CC. Is in the chat for right now. Okay. So today, like I said, I wanted to talk about when was the last time you put in effort? Okay, I have to ask myself that too, because if I don't put in the effort, I ain't gonna make no money. Okay, if I don't put in the effort, my YouTube channels are not gonna grow. If I don't put in no effort, or a little effort, or a little teeny bit of effort, that ain't gonna work either. Nothing is gonna grow. My home businesses, I got to put in more effort. Okay, if I want my businesses to be all of that, and if I want my businesses to pay the rent, the car note, the electric bill, we got to put in some effort. If you go to a job, trust me, and you ain't putting in no effort, they're going to find a way to get rid of you. They're going to find a way to get rid of you. So let's get started with the topic. Let me check the chat once more. Okay. So now the power of effort. Okay. If you're thinking like, how come everybody else around me growing and I'm not? We got to put in the effort. We have to put in the effort to find out what it is that people want to see on YouTube. We have to put in the effort to find out what it is people like about our home business, and then horn in on that point. Okay? And then go for it. All right? Or, like the t-shirt say, boss up. All right? So I'm getting ready to boss up on my home business. Okay? Because I like the coins and they pay high commission. So I got to figure out what it is I'm not doing and then go for it. Everything we want to achieve requires some effort. But how important is effort in achieving your goals? Listen now, what you do today, the effort you put in, determines your success tomorrow. Success is never owned. It is only rented, baby. And the rent is due every day. When I read that, I was like, oh my God. You mean to tell me I done slacked off, you know what I'm saying, on my effort. All right? We cannot slack on the effort because the rent is due. Every day. They didn't say once a month. They didn't say every 2 weeks. They said every day. So you got to put in effort on whatever your dream is. You got to put in the effort. Okay? Now let's move on. Effort, like sunscreen in the summer, needs to be applied consistently. To achieve our goals, we need to put in effort each and every day. And y'all, I want to let you know that I took this information from the internet because I needed to just read this for myself and get back motivated to do whatever I need to do for my home businesses, for my YouTube channels, and to help somebody else. Okay? That is one of my gifts that God has given me, is to help somebody else with the things that I'm going through so that they know that they're not alone and there is a way out. Okay? On days that we feel good, on days when we don't feel like doing the work, we still need to put in the effort. On the days I feel good, I be efforting my butt off. But on the days I don't want to do a darn thing, I do not put in no effort. And we cannot win like that. On the days that you don't feel good or don't feel like doing a thing, that is the day that you make 2-3 videos. Okay? That is the day that you say you make 4 or 5 shorts. Okay? Contact somebody for your home business. Do something. Just do not sit there and do nothing, because you're not putting in no effort and you lose out on that day and you can't get that day back. Many people will put in effort for a short time. And when their effort does not immediately pay off, or they become distracted by life, they stop putting in the daily effort needed to finish and succeed. And that is, now, I don't have a problem with waiting for success, because I am successful. I just need to put some more effort in it so I can stay successful. But most people that join my home businesses, or your home businesses, or your YouTube channel, or buy from your company, or what have you, if they don't see no immediate results, child, they give up. Okay? This is why it's not about you. Well, why they give up? What did I didn't do this right. No, it's about them, because they didn't put it in no effort, or didn't have enough effort, time to let something happen for them. You cannot join no home business, I'm going to tell you right out, and expect $1 million in 30 days. No. Sometimes you don't get no big check until 6 months or 9 months later. That's when you win. And most people, when they put in just a little effort, they think they're supposed to get $1 million. Okay? Same thing with anything else. You know, just because your YouTube channel is not doing as well as somebody's YouTube channel, just keep putting in the effort. Keep doing what you're doing, and your channel is going to be huge as well. Everybody is different and unique. Okay? Sometimes it's just not our season yet. Maybe we haven't had the right niche or the idea or what have you. But don't give up. Keep putting in the effort. Okay, let's move on. One way to keep yourself motivated is to put in the effort needed for your goals, to think of all the people who have the same goals. Okay, so what they're saying is all the people that have the same goals, they may do it for a little bit and then quit. Okay, now listen at this next statement. Knowing that most people will at some point give up and stop putting in consistent effort, you can use this to motivate you to continue to work hard and keep moving forward. Now, these are the days that you get ahead of your competition. After all, everyone can put in the effort when they are feeling good or the circumstances are perfect, but not many persist through the tough days. When things are tough in your life, you still have to find a way to do something for your business. Even if it's just putting up a 2-minute video or something. You know, now they got shorts on YouTube. If you don't, something happened in your family and you don't want to share it, you don't have to. You can just put up a short about something positive, or just make a 2 or 3 minute video about something positive, but put in the effort anyway. Okay. Effort is really just a habit that we need to develop if we want to be successful. Success requires that you are willing to do whatever is necessary when it is necessary in order to succeed. Effort is necessary in order for you to succeed. Okay? Now, effort pays off in many ways. When we put in effort, we learn. Whether the effort produces results or not, We can learn and adapt based on what we learn from our efforts. If our efforts leads us further away from our goal, then we need to change our strategy. If our effort brings us closer to our goal, we can double down with our effort. So you got to pay attention to what you're doing. You know, if what you're doing is not bringing you closer to the goal, then change your strategy. And once you change your strategy, and that's you see that, oh man, I'm getting a lot more views. Oh man, a lot of people is joining my business. That's when you double down on what you are doing, on the effort that you are putting in. Double down on that baby. Okay? Now, the greatest basketball player, Michael Jordan, said that work ethic eliminates fear. Okay? By putting in the effort, we know what we are capable of and do not need to be afraid, because we are looking at what we're doing and we are learning from it. So that takes out the fear, you know, of doing the effort to be successful. Effort teaches us that we can do more than we thought. We learn new skills and abilities when we take the time to put in consistent effort. Every new success that we achieve through our efforts increases our confidence in ourselves and our ability. Effort keeps us focused on success. As your efforts bring you closer to your goal, your motivation and willpower increases as you can taste the victory. And I really have to say that is so true. Okay? You know, yes, I've been successful in so many ways in my life. But if I slack up and don't put in the effort, then I'm not going to be the person that's bringing in the money to pay all my bills. Okay? And I have to have that in order to live. You have to pay bills. That's just the bottom line. So, and I'm just like this. I work for myself. I have not had a job in over 20 years. I don't want to have to go to the job. Now, ain't nothing wrong with a job. Don't get me wrong. That is, I had one for years. But I don't like going to the job. I like doing what I do, getting up when I want to, taking a nap when I want to. If I don't have to get out of my pajamas if I don't want to. Okay, I can go take a walk anytime I'm feeling stressed. It could be in the middle of the day. I can get up and take a walk. You cannot do that on the job. So when I read all of this, you better believe I was motivated to get online and go live. I need to put in the effort if I want my YouTube channel and people to know who I am. So when I go live, some people will show up. If you don't go live on your channel or you're not uploading, but every now and then people will forget. Trust me, I have experienced it. Okay? I have experienced it. So you're either going to be putting in uploads and shorts every day where people know, oh, they going to put in an upload at this time every day, or you can go live so that you can connect with your subscribers. You have to put in the effort or people will forget about you. I'm telling you. Same thing if you got a home business. You got a home business. You got to keep letting people know you there. All your captains on your team, you have to keep having a meeting with them. You have to let them know you're there to help them. You have to do all that. You have to put in the effort if you want that big check. Okay? So, most people say they don't like going live. That's fine. You don't have to go live, but there's premieres you could do. You can, there's so many things on YouTube that you could do so that your subscribers won't forget about you. There's something that people hardly ever do or consistently do, and I need to consistently do this, is promote on their community tab. Okay? Upload your videos on your community tab. Let your people know that's what you're doing. You have to put in the effort. If you do not, people will forget about you. In conclusion, okay, whatever your goal, plan to put in the consistent effort needed to achieve success. I am Gio. I am the Boss Life Online and a precious child of God. And I sure hope you guys enjoyed this topic. Now I'm going to go to the chat to see who's all in here. Let's see. Marlene is here. CC, Rudy, Trish the Natural. Rudy. Hey, Rudy, what's up? CC, you still in here? I thought you was gone picking cotton, girl. Okay. All right. So, guys, that is what my talk was all about. It's just putting in the effort. If you want something to happen, you got to get up and do it. Because it definitely ain't going to fall out the tree. Got to get up and go get it. That's right. You got to put in the effort. You know, every day, not just one day, and say, this here lasts for a couple of months. Now, if you want to succeed, you have to put in effort every day. No matter how small or huge the effort is, you must put in the effort if you want your dreams to come true. Okay, so that is what I came to talk to you guys about. I didn't want to hold you long. So I will be doing these types of lives probably around this time, all the time, or when I have time to do it. Because right now I'm working really hard on my home businesses. I'm really trying to get back for where the pandemic kind of like messed everything up. I'm on my way back to where I was before the pandemic. So that takes a lot of my time, but I'm still here. And like I said, I probably would do these pop-up lives and talk about different subjects and success, because that is what Boss Life Online is all about. It's about being your own boss. Okay? It's about doing the things that make you happy. Boss Life Online is about motivation. You know, it's about sharing me with you, how I made it through. Okay? And that's another whole story in itself. Okay? But I love to share those things with you because that is my story. I have no other story to tell. Most of you that's in this chat, if you've been with me a long time, you guys know my story. Okay? Y'all know I've been in therapy for a long time. Mostly all the things that I had to deal with to get to be the person I am today. You know, no way in the world you could have told me, oh my God, 15, 16 years ago that I would have a YouTube channel and I would be up here telling y'all how I made it through, how many rivers I cried, and that I had to say, I surrender to a power greater than myself. You know what I'm saying? I had to surrender. Okay. And I'm just talking to all my believers, because everybody have whatever they believe in. You know what I'm saying? And I have to say, thank you, God, for my life today. Thank you that you pulled me out the tunnel when there was no one that could do that. I want to say thank you. Okay. I want to say that I have a good life today. You know, I'm not stressful. You know, I may get a little tensed every now and then and go to 1 to 6, but at least I ain't going to 1 to 10 no more. You know, now I can, but I don't want to. I choose not to. Okay. So guys, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. Odom's Homestead, thank you so much for coming in. This particular pop-up, I'm going to start a podcast with, and it's going to be called Something Motivation. Okay, so all of these pop-up lives that I do, or pop-up talks that I do, is going to go all in that podcast. So if you miss any, you can go to that podcast and check it out. I think this is my second one. So I might do one Wednesday. I might do one, I don't know, whenever God says, go do this. You need to talk about this. Okay? Because the more I talk to you guys, the freer I get. Okay? The less stressed I feel. Okay? The less worry I have. Because see, I just gave it all back to God. Say, okay, look, because most of the time when I'm stressed, I don't know about you, I'm trying to handle a situation that I don't have no control over. Okay? But once I say, oh, wait a minute, let me just stop and think about this. What part did I play in it? You trying to control something that you know you can't. That's not nothing you can do about that. That's a job for God. That's when I can breathe and say, ooh, I ain't got to worry about that. Here, God, handle it. And I go do something I can do while God is handling that. And whatever the outcome of that is, it's way better than what I could have done. Okay? So when you find yourself stressed out or upset or something, ask yourself, am I trying to control things? Is this a job for God? You know, ask yourself that. Why am I really stressed out? Okay? You know, ask yourself, why is my YouTube channel is just sitting in one deal? It's not growing no matter what I'm doing. Sometimes you have to get a different strategy. First, sometimes you have to find a niche that hardly nobody is doing and go there, because sometimes it's not what you want to put up on YouTube. It is what the people like on YouTube. And that's what I'm finding out. Okay. Hey, Tracy, what's up, girl? Thank you so much for being here. So that is a huge tip for me, because I went and I looked at a ton of videos trying to figure out what to do. And when I listened to this particular video, and I can't tell you which one it is because I watched about 10 that day. And I heard this guy say that. And I said, you know, that makes a lot of sense. You know, when everybody is trying to do the same niche all the time, well, people got so many to watch till sometimes yours don't get watched. So you have to find a niche, even if you don't like the niche or whatever, or maybe you do, and start working in that area to see if it's for you. Sometimes what we like, our audience don't like, or they like it, but you know, they watch every now and then. So you have to find something that everybody is going to like when you're doing a YouTube channel. And so that's what I'm going to try to do for myself. I'm not going to try to do it. I'm going to put in the effort to do it. Okay. So one of my channels, my fourth channel, is probably going to be changing into something that I don't know yet, you know, but I'm asking the Holy Spirit to download in my brain an idea. Okay, because see, I know that works, because when we started Team Build with Geo, it just happened to just download in my brain. I wasn't even thinking about it. But then bam, and Team Build has been around for almost 4 years, playlist buddies and everything. So that's what I want God to do for me today. When it's my time to download in my brain, what niche should I be going to? Okay. And, you know, if you're a believer or however it is, I would be asking some type of higher power for that idea. Okay. Also, you can look on YouTube and see what's trending, but everybody is still doing that. So I am going to put in the effort to find what I need to do for my 4th channel so I can have 4 monetized channels. And then that way, if I made $25 on all 4 of my channels, what's that, Marlene? $100. Okay, that is the threshold to get paid on YouTube. See, that's how my brain thinks. Okay, that is the threshold to get paid on YouTube. So if you got 4 monetized channels and they all, you can only have one AdSense account. They're going to add all 4 of the monies from those channels and pay you. So if you got 25 here, 25 here, 25 here, 4 times 25 is 100. There go your threshold. And if God blesses you with way more on either one of your channels, that's a good blessing. You'll have way more over your threshold. So when you're thinking about, opening up a 2nd channel, that's what I thought about. I'm like, damn, I'm going to need 4 monetized channels. I really want 10. I'm going to work on the 10, okay? But in time. But if I got 4, child, I know I can make $25 on each one of them channels. But also I know that God is going to put the people over there that needs to be, over there. And I know that I'm going to make way more than $25, but that's just an example. Okay. So on your channels, you just need to make your main channel my main channel is Boss Life Online. Okay. I already know what I'm going to do on Boss Life Online. Okay. And I already know what I'm going to do on Boss Life Online. And it's all about talking about my home businesses, inviting guests to talk about businesses and stuff like that. Geo's vlogs, I already know. All I got to do is just make some vlogs over there. Okay? Team Build with Geo pretty much takes care of itself because it's like a team build deal. So it's not like I got to really, work hard to keep up my channels. The 4th channel is where I want it to blow up because I put in the effort to learn from Boss Life Online, Geo's vlogs, and Team Build with Geo to know what I'm doing with this 4th channel. I have learned, yes, I have, from all 3 of my channels, from changing Geo's vlogs 100 times to what it is today, Geo's vlogs. I didn't have that channel at least 4 or 5 changes. Oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm going to do that. Oh, I'm going to do this. Trying to see what it is I can stick to and put effort into. Okay. So when you're thinking about having more than one channel, you have to think about what are you going to do that's going to be easy for you? Okay. Your main channel should be whatever you want it to be. Your 2nd channel should be something easier. Your 3rd channel should be something easy. Your 4th channel should be something easy so that when you're working on Boss Life Online, you already know everything that you're going to put on Boss Life Online. But your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th channels, it's got to be a bit easier so that you don't get overwhelmed. See, I don't get overwhelmed. A lot of people ask me, how do I have that many channels? Because I work on Boss Life Online on Mondays. Tuesdays, I work on Geo's vlogs. Wednesdays, I work on Team Build. Simple. This you have to have order, and that's how I do it. Okay, let's see. Oh, Tracy's saying Information Girls is a great channel. Yes, it is. Information Girls I forgot about it, we are trying to get it monetized. That's Marlene Saunders and my channel, Information Girls, and that's where we talk about a lot of community guidelines that people need to know. Okay. All right. CC Vance is saying when you're the boss, you can't do what you want to do. You can or you can't, CC. You can't do what you want to. So I'm talking about on YouTube. And when you're even other stuff too. Even if you got a home business, sometimes you have to go with what the people want. It's true. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to manage things. Oh, you can do what you want. Yes, you can when you're the boss. I'm trying to figure out how to manage things while working a full-time job and going to school part-time in the evenings. Trish the Natural. Well, Trish, what you got to do is sit down. Get a tablet, paper, something. You can even type it on a notepad or however you're going to put things down. You have to write down school, what time you go to school. Write down what time your job is, okay? Write down all your stuff that you have to do for your family. And then you have to look in there and see when is there an hour or an hour and a half for you. You have to put it on paper so you can see, or on a notepad so that you can see what's going on in your life. See, that's how I do it. I have this thing here. Then this not up to date, but this is what I have. I got this from the Dollar Tree, and I use this. This is a weekly thing, okay? I put down what I got going on for a week, okay? So when somebody calls me on the phone, and I write it down in my tablet too, but when somebody calls me on the phone, I know what I'm doing. Okay, a plan and sticking to it works for me. Yes, you have to have a plan and you have to stick to it. You have to put in the effort. Let me just say that, to stick to it. Even that takes effort to stick to it. You know, and let me just say this. When I first started out in YouTube and I wanted to get monetized, I used to go live 3 times a week at the same time, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And you could not get me away from that plan because I needed to get the hours to get monetized. And this is where a lot of us, including myself, and a lot of other people on YouTube, once they get monetized, they get away from the plan. Yes, even when I'm tired, I push through it. Yes. Like today, I wasn't planning on going live or nothing. I did my 10 o'clock morning walk premiere. I went and I looked at all my channels, answered all the messages and comments and all of that, looked at my home business. And then I went walking. Okay. Then I just said, oh, I had made some tuna late last night. I said, well, I'm going to eat that. Then I'm going to go watch TV. And then someone said to me, what are you doing? You can just go live. What about effort? What about what you read this morning? And that is why y'all see me on here today. You know, because being the boss, sometimes you, like CC Vance said, you can do whatever you want to do when you want to do it. Okay. But I'm going to be very honest with y'all. If you want people to look at your videos and you want people to come in your lives when you go live, you got to stick to a plan. Even if you stay live for 15 to 20 minutes just to connect with your subscribers. I'm telling y'all, this is why y'all see Geo on here. I'm live Saturday nights, okay? I'm live next week. I'm gonna be live 2 times on my channel, and I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna do that. Marlene said, even when I'm tired, I push through it. Trisha said, I'll admit I could do better at planning and scheduling my time. Then, Trish, that's what you need to do. Because if you do not, you're going to be stagnant and you're going to be in the same place wondering why nothing is moving. Okay? And I can say that because that's what was happening to me until I got off my butt and start putting in effort. Okay, and I should be on here more than just 2 times a week on Boss Life Online because I have a lot to share with people. How I made it, I've been blessed that I have made it through. Okay, that I have a whole different life from back there. Okay, and God knows I don't want to go back there. Okay, that I have a whole less stress. Look at me. I'm in my 60s, girls, and I don't even look it. I'm blessed that God put me with the right home business to keep me looking young. Okay. That's all I'm going to say about that. Y'all want to know more about it? Hit me up in the comments and I'll let you know what home business that is. That's CTFO. They got the best skincare line I can talk about that really works and really do help. Okay, let's see. Marlene is saying you have to get tough with yourself. I tell myself, I don't care what excuses you're making, do it anyway. Prove it to yourself. That's right. That's right. Marlene is saying, oh, hey, Golden Girl, what's up? Thank you so much for being here. Tracy is saying, what is the estimated time to get 1,000 subscribers? Well, let me just say this here. Back in the day, you could have got them about in 3 months. But now, since YouTube it'll take a while, Tracy. What it is, Tracy, what you have to do is you have to visit more people, and more people will come to you. Say, for instance, like our shorts team. If you have shorts on your channel, all you have to do, I go live with that tonight at 8:30. And if you come in there and you have shorts on your channel, we will look at your shorts, like your shorts, subscribe to your channel. And that's how you get people. You have to go where people are doing things like we're doing. So tonight at 8:30 p.m., Team Build with Geo. Okay? If you come there tonight, 8:30 at Team Build with Geo, I can tell people, hey, Tracy is new, blah, 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 blah. Okay? All right. Sylvia does the same thing on Thursday. Sylvia, Be Amazing Sylvia, do the same thing. You can go there. And all the people that come to hers can subscribe to your channel if they choose to. Okay? And Pandy does it on Saturdays at 12 noon. Pandy's Hair Candy and more. All right? And there are a lot of other places that you can ask, but you can go to that, and I just have to hit me up in Team Build with Geo, Tracy. Now that's another place that you can join us, and I can just tell people, hey, Tracy is new. You have to be a channel member over there, Tracy. It's $1.99 at Team Build with Geo. Okay? And also, if you're thinking about getting your YouTube channel, you can start putting up content, going live, Tracy, and then you can have a playlist, and we can help play your playlist and get you watch time. Okay? What is the 312, Rudy? What is that all about? Okay? So Marlene is saying it depends on you, Tracy, the effort, the quality of your videos, and the consistency. Yes. Yes, collaborations are good. Okay. Now let me tell you what you would probably want to do, Tracy, is get StreamYards.com on what I'm using today. And you have to be a paid member over there to do this, though. Say, for instance, if I invited Marlene up here And when I first started, Marlene can turn on the guest destination. I would be on my channel plus Marlene's channel. Marlene would be getting views and watch time, and I would be getting views and watch time. Okay? So next week, I'm going to be doing a collaboration with Let's Talk About It group, my money team group, which is Panda's Hair Candy and More, Melissa My Econ, and Tony Clopton. So what we do is it's going to be at Tony Clopton's channel, but I'm going to turn on the destination so that it'll show on my channel as well. So really, it's on his channel, but, it's showing on my channel as well. So that is how I'm going to get a lot of things done. If people want me to do a collaboration with them, talk about whatever, Tracy, whatever. If you got a StreamYard and you turn on your destination, it can show on my channel too. If you are a collaborator on my channel, Tracy, you came on my channel and we was talking about whatever. All you have to do is turn it on your channel. So StreamYard is really, really good to have. So I suggest that if you don't have StreamYard, to get it. And you have to have the paid version to do that. Yeah. Collaboration with the right people. Yeah. You have to, this is why you have to visit live streams. Like, I visited a live stream this morning and I asked this particular person to come on Information Girls. Okay? So it's and if I hadn't went to her live stream, I wouldn't have heard what she said and this and that. So I'm like, and I know this person, so I already know she would be good for our channel. But everybody you can't collaborate with. You just have to pick and choose and know who you want on your channel. I'm going to have a hard time understanding the analytics. Girl, I have a hard time too. You don't have to rush in and try to understand, Tracy. There are many, many, many videos on YouTube about analytics. Whatever it is that you're trying to learn about it, put in the search and a bunch of videos are going to come up. You have to find the one that you can understand, because I still have a time with the analytics. So I just go and look up a video and it tells me what to look for and why and all this. Then I go, oh, so that's how I'm learning analytics. But Marlene is saying to you, Tracy, all you have to do is start. That's all you have to do. Don't worry about what you don't know about analytics, because I didn't know a thing when I started Boss Life Online. I learned as I go. Another thing, guys, if you're not sure of what you're doing or putting on your channel, or you hear somebody say something and you go, well, that don't sound right, or that don't, rub me the right way, then you want to come over to Information Girls, which is Marlene and I, and you want to put on one of our videos of the question, is such and such a true, or is this true, or is that true? We will take your question, ask in the back office, which is the YouTube studio, the Google Assistants, to find out the correct answer if we don't already know it. Okay? Now, at 2:00 on Saturdays over at Information Girls, Marlene and I will be going live this coming Saturday. And we're going to talk about a few things that we've had discussions with the Google Assistants in the back office. And I believe Golden Girl had asked that question. Marlene, you still got that question? Type it to me in on the phone text, Marlene, so I can look it up and see what it is. Okay. I think it's from Golden Girl. because Saturday will be here before we know it. I almost want to say it don't make a difference, but I just want to be real clear on that. Okay. Yeah, if you're gonna have more than one YouTube channel, you have to manage. You have to one day, just pick out one day to work on each one. Make a video. It could be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you work on one day, one another. You know, you have to plan it, and you have to see how you can do it. Oh, because if you work, you do have to have money to pay your rent and all of it, but you have to still work in there what you need to do. It was like when I first started out in my home business, I didn't know nothing about no YouTube because this was 20 some years ago. I worked too, and I worked from 8 to 5. All right. And my sponsor would tell me, you need to be calling these leads and that lead and that lead. And by the time the people got to working me to death, child, I was tired. I didn't want to do nothing. Okay. And so she would ask me, well, what are you doing? I said, well, I'm just kind of going home and going to bed because I'm tired from work. She said, honey, you're not going to ever get away from that job. You're going to have to muster up some strength. She said, baby, I suggest you pray for strength. I was just looking at her like she was crazy. See, I've been where all of y'all at. That's how come I like to share my stories, because I was like, do she know what kind of job I got? How stressful it is, and that old supervisor just makes me sick. I could just punch her 1 or 2 times. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying to myself as I'm listening to this lady. But see, that's a difference now, because see, this lady that was telling me this was telling me, I've been where you at, you know, and I know how you feel. You know what I'm saying? She said, but if you want to be where I'm at, you're going to have to do the things I did to get there. You're going to have to make some sacrifices. You're going to have to stay up when you don't want to stay up, okay? You're going to have to plan out. Give it 30 minutes, but you're going to have to call somebody. Or else you're going to be at the job. And when she got through saying that, y'all, to me, I swear to God, I cried right in that lady's face. And I could feel the tears welling up now, because she was so right. And because I wanted what she had, I wanted to be free. I stopped complaining. I stopped talking about that lady in my head, and I went to God, to Jesus Christ, and say, give me the strength and the know-how to make it through, okay? To get what I want. I don't want to work for these people no more. So I need you to help me get there. Okay, see, I know you can do it, Jesus, because see, you brought me out the tunnel. You put me in therapy. You took away some of the pain so I can get through. I know you can do this for me. Okay, and look at me, sitting here, ain't had no job in what, 20 some odd years. Come on now. You got to call on a power that's greater than your excuses. Okay? You got to make up in your mind what you want. Because if you don't make up in your mind, I don't care how much you want to do it. If you're not consistent, there's no effort, and you don't believe in you ain't going to make it. Sorry. You're just not going to make it. When I realized okay, that I wanted it better than anything else is when I decided, let me do what this woman said and stop talking about her in my mind. And that's when I started to succeed. And that's when, even though I was tired and sleepy, I did what I had to do. So that is just the way it is, y'all. You gotta want it. Okay? You gotta want it. All right. All right. Let's see. Marlene saying yes. Okay. Okay, Marlene, for the question. Trish Gio, I totally relate to your story. Amen. Nobody can change your life but you. That's true. Tracy Boo, I can relate, especially the punching part. I know that's right. Golden Girl is saying awesome support in the YouTube community. Thank you so much, Golden Girl. And I'm not the only one that has a story to tell. Find people on YouTube that you can relate to. That when I'm not live or something, somebody else can help you stay motivated. There's another chick that's in this live that helped you do that really well, and that is Marlene Saunders. She has podcasts. That's a lot of motivation over there. She has Marlene Motivates, a lot of motivation over there. Okay? So when I sometimes don't feel like I'm supposed to feel, and I see Marlene live, child, I'll be right up in there because she speaks my language. Motivation, get your butt up and do it. Okay? So don't ever forget about Marlene because she, Marlene and I are really good friends. We are different in the way we bring things. I'm just raw with it. And Marlene she's just good with what she does. Okay? And so that's what I believe that's what God put us here for. Is to just tell people how we made it. Okay? It is just to tell y'all how we made it. It is to tell y'all that the journey wasn't easy. It is to tell y'all that we continue to work on ourselves. That's what our jobs are. It's to tell y'all how we made it and then show you the results. Okay? It's not easy. But baby, I'm going to tell you this. When you win, you got the biggest smile. You can pat yourself on the back, and then you can tell somebody else how you did it and help them. Okay? Pay it forward. See, that lady didn't have to stick with me. She knew I was acting out and was probably saying stuff about her in my head and stuff, but she stuck with me and helped me. You know what I'm saying? So there's also another channel that y'all can go to, and that's Information Girls when we go live. We had stopped going live, but now we're going to put in the effort to go live 2:00 every Saturday so that you guys can come and ask questions and we can see if we already know the answer. If we don't, we'll be back live that next Saturday and tell y'all what the answer is. Okay, that's the effort Marlene and I are willing to put in over there at that channel. And we need to get monetized over there. But over there, we do have Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. So if you guys are over there and we are helping you and you're enjoying our channel, buy a cup of coffee over there if you want. Or Cash App. Okay, same thing on anybody's channel. See, this is what, and maybe some people don't have money. I don't know. But I'm going to speak on this while I got it. It is on my mind. When I go to people's channels and they really, 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 really help me, I give them either a Cash App. It may not be no more than $2 or $3, but I want them to know that I appreciate them. I appreciate them sitting up in the front of me, pouring their heart out to me, or to the chat, to the people, and letting us know how they made it. If someone is doing that and you have some monies or whatever, give it to them, super chat them, or cash app them, or however that they PayPal or however that they do it, because it takes money to even do what I'm doing right now. Because see, I got to pay the light bill, electric bill. Okay, if something happened to this computer, I got to get it fixed. Not only that, I got to pay the internet bill. Okay, so if y'all are, I'm not just talking about my channel, I'm talking about anybody's channel that you go to. Okay, that's helping you, that's taking out the time, and you know that they are genuine, and give them something. I've been wanting to talk about that for a long time. Give them something. If you're going to be a channel member, be a channel. That's giving them something, $1.99 every month. Okay? That's helping them. Because you're right, Golden Girl. You when you make it reach back and bring someone else along, that is true. And she said it costs money to create content. Yes, it does. Because most of the time when I'm out with my sisters, we go to the grocery store, we go to the post office, we go to these little places that they got to do their business at. Then we go get something to eat. All of this stuff we put into a video. Then we come home. Then we have to edit the video. Then we have to find the right, good music for the video. Okay? Then we have to make sure we got what is this, Wi-Fi and all of this stuff to show it to you. So if you're liking any channel, don't have to be my channel, but it could be anybody's channel that's helping you. Just try to show them some love, is what I'm saying. Okay? Okay, give, just do not take. So many charge for this information. Yes, they do. They do. These big channels, you have to give a super chat almost if you want to get an answer. Over there on Information Girls, we give you the answer right from the community guideline. We take our time out to go find the answer. You understand what I'm saying? And don't even charge you nothing. I'm not saying you have to give a super chat every time you go to a channel, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So, and that goes for myself too, because I'm talking to myself too, And so with all of that said, guys, I appreciate all of you guys being here. Golden Girl, thank you so much for coming. Tracy Booth, you're my girl. Thank you. Thank you. Marlene, thank you so much for being here. Trish the Natural, thank you so much for being here. Rudy, thank you. Who else was in here? I think my daughter was in here. That was CC Vance. That's my daughter. She was in here. Like she said, my daughter owns her own hair care company. It is called I Am You. And I'll put it, I Am You. That's her hair care company. It's for natural. Like if you want to go natural, she has some great products that you can use on your hair that really, really works. I love it. Whenever I wear my own hair out, I'm using her products and stuff like that. And that is her website, IamYouYou.com. She's done such a great job with it. We're over in Trinidad right now, Walmart.com, and about to be probably, I don't want to give it away, but when it happened, I'll let y'all know. But yes, my daughter is CC Vance, and that's her company, IamYou.com. So, and in my closing, I just want to say raising my daughter was something. It was not easy. It was kind of like hard, okay? Because when I was in therapy, I had to, there were certain things I was doing, and my therapist used to tell me, you can't be her friend and her mama too. You have to be one or the other. And I used to break down crying because I was like, that means she ain't gonna want to do it. And then my therapist would say, who is the mother, you or her? And I'd have to say, me. Okay? So me and my daughter, I tell you, we went through, but we got through. Only reason we got through because I became her mother. Okay? My daughter used to see me do all the home businesses and stuff like that. I didn't think that she was looking at me. I didn't think she was paying attention to what I was doing. Okay? I used to take my daughter to work with me and put her in the back there and have her put information in envelopes so that we could mail it. And my CEO of that department, he used to pay her under the table to do it. So she's been working with me a long time. But when she came up with her own business, I was just so proud because I didn't think she was looking. So I'm saying this to say to y'all, you know, whatever you want to do and you got kids, be successful at it. Because most of the time, they are watching you. Okay? They are watching you. So I am so proud of my daughter and her company. I am you. All right, now. So with all of that said, we're going to get up out of here. Thank you guys for being here. And don't forget, put in effort. Because when you put in effort, you are successful. Bye-bye, everybody. And make it a great day. Bye-bye.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, hey, yeah.